Alright, welcome to a quick tutorial on building a semi-automatic lava farm. Now you probably don't need one of these in your world. You could run around with a bucket and just collect the lava, but we want something a little more fancy for our world. So today we're going to walk through a quick tutorial of the lava collector that I'm going to build in my world. Alright, to get started we're going to do a quick base of 4x10 spot. And I already marked out where the 10th one was, so that you don't have to hear me try and count. We're going to build a base here. And you can build this out of any block. It doesn't really matter. Whatever's going to fit your final design pattern is great. The next thing is you're going to need 15 cauldrons. We're going to run these along the back here. And you'll see how we're going to fill these up. And we're actually not going to put one here, and we're going to skip it. You'll see here when we put the rails down why we're going to do that. We're going to place one here, and we're going to actually need a block here to get us going, and a block here to stop the cart. Next, we're going to put in some redstone. This doesn't matter where you put it. I just try and put it in the center of those, and we're going to put it on the end here. Next, we're going to put in our regular rail, and then I just like to use a lot of power rails. You can decide what you want to do in your world, depending on how much gold you have. But if you have enough, go with it. Make it fast, make it speedy, and you put the corners on there. So that's the first easy step. Get your cauldron and your rails in. Alright, next, what we need to do is get the lava actually dripping in there. If you've never done this before, it's pretty simple. Just run your dripstone blocks across what's going to be, and I'm actually going to put one above that just to make it look symmetrical. And we'll put the ones here, and then go through and put our pointed dripstone underneath. And that is the next step. Pretty easy. Okay, the next step we want to do is put lava in here. Now you can contain this lava however you want. I'm going to use glass, mainly so we can kind of see what it's going to look like. And I always think it's kind of cool when you can see into the farm and see what's controlling it. Oops. Great. So that's that easy. Now, this you can do in a number of ways. If you're just getting started and only have a little lava, you can put just one piece in there and it will start filling up. And then as you get more and more, when it comes in here, you can add it up here. Because we would probably be in a world where we could find a lava pocket, we'll pretend like we have enough to fill in this whole thing. So now that is basically the whole farm done. All we need to do now is grab a cart, a bunch of buckets, preferably 16, and a button. We need some way to get this cart going. So we put the button on here, the cart here, and we'll wait until these are filled, and then we'll show you how this works. Alright, I forgot. I'm in creative. I can just fill these up because we don't need to wait for them. But in your survival world, obviously you'll have to wait for these to fill up. They're all filled up now. So I'm going to actually clear my inventory real quick. And we're going to jump into the cart and jump into survival. Alright, now that we're in survival mode, we're going to take our 16 buckets here. And we're going to push the button to get going and then focus on looking forward and holding down the right mouse button. Now we're not going to get all the lava in the first track. That's why we have it loop back around. So make sure you keep holding down that right mouse button. Alright, and it's that easy. As you can see, we got all of our buckets except for one filled up. Now you could do that with the 16th, but just be aware that if you put a cauldron right here, for some reason the cart gets stuck on it. So it's not going to go around like you hoped for. But that is how easy that type of farm is to set up. You can get that set up pretty quick in your world as long as you have enough lava. And if not, start with one and work your way up. And that is our semi-automatic lava collection farm. If you haven't checked out my AchromatiCraft, go over there and check out that series where we'll be building this. It's a place where the whole world is turning grayscale. So go check that out and follow me for more farms and tutorials like this.